Hey guys, it is Snows with Clip Summary Local and International. Bill Maher pens media's excuses for Kamala Harris' defeat. America just didn't like her. But did you explain why they didn't like her? Did you say they didn't like her because she was a woman, let alone a black woman? They are so racist and sexist misogynist, they were not ready to have a black woman in charge of this country. Real-time host Bill Maher was quick to dismiss growing excuse from journalists for Vice President Kamala Harris' crushing defeat against President-elect Donald Trump. During Friday night's online overtime segment, ABC News contributor Sarah Isgu argued Harris was set up to fail by Democrats when she was tasked to run a 3 month campaign as she was supposed to introduce herself to the American people. You are saying 3 months wasn't long enough? Mayor asked. It was long enough. It's not that they didn't have time to introduce. They met someone and they didn't like them. Mayor, I wish you would have said why they didn't like her. It was just pure racisms and sexisms, okay? Bill, I don't know if you know this, but the Vice President of the United States is basically shoved in a broom closet for 3.5 years. Hellerman said, I know. She was more popular in there, Mayor quipped. This idea that in a mass media age that 107 days is no longer enough to know somebody. No, they know her. They heard her idea. They heard her plan. They didn't like her because she was a woman and she was a black woman. Come on, y'all. Moments later, Mayor turned to his audience and asked whether they didn't know enough about Harris pretty much after a week to make a decision. It's ridiculous, Mayor exclaimed. We just get sicker of them. Why do you have to make all these excuses for her? Mayor then asked, all it was this week was people who say, oh, she ran a flawless campaign. How ridiculous. Or it's sexist. It's racism. This is an old playbook. No, Mayor, it's not an old playbook. Those Latinos said a woman's place is in the kitchen. So you think they will vote for a woman to be president if they don't like her because she's black? Come on, man. I didn't say any of this. Hellerman pushed back. I know, but I heard a lot of these things. Mayor continued, I think America is perfectly willing to elect a woman. They just didn't like the last two that were put up. The HBO host later added, she didn't make a good case. She didn't denounce the past stuff that people didn't like. She just